Bet you can't keep up with me.
I heard they added a couple more people to the wanted list. They're high-priority targets, apparently.
But most of our forces are out on the front line. How are we supposed to effectively prioritize them? We'll just have to make sure we keep our eyes peeled when we're out on patrol.
I wonder how they're faring on the front line. Last thing I heard was that we'd pushed the resistance back to just northwest of Musojin Gorge. I don't know if that's true.
I doubt it. Their rearguard isn't far from there. We're gaining ground at the moment, but I don't think we pushed them back that far. Anyway, we should focus on patrol. Come on, we're up.
Fair point. Time to go to work.
The northwest of Musojin Gorge. So that's where the resistance forces are based. We should keep asking around though, just to be safe.
Oh, hey. You managed to escape too?
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Hiki Village. I've heard the rumors, but it's still gotta be a safer place than a war zone. What about you?
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nozuchi Beach. It's complete chaos over there. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation, so they can't contend with the Shogun's army. The front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times. Now they're back to Nozuchi Beach. And that's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. It's much too dangerous. Their forces are so scattered that no one knows who's who, and anyone you run into pulls their weapon. I just dropped my luggage and ran here. I think we need to keep moving. Things are changing so fast. The further away we can get, the better.
Agreed. Why don't we stick together? Can't hurt to team up with someone.
Nozuchi Beach. Sounds like that's where the Resistance and the Shogun's army are battling it out right now. Let's head over and take a look. That's a Resistance fighter? Looks like he's in a tight spot. Let's go help him out!
Got lucky that time. Ha, hip. Cut to the chase.
Watch your step!
Don't blink! Whirling
Train
snow!
harder.
You saved me. I thought I was about to die. Thank you so much for your help. I'm Teppe, of the Gobius platoon. I'm with the Resistance. I was sent to the front line just recently. I was looking forward to doing my part. Instead, it seems I fell at the first hurdle. So, you aren't dressed like Resistance fighters? Have you come here looking to sign up? Great! Just the other day, I heard General Gorou complaining about how desperate we are for more people. Your support will make a big difference. I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to speed on our current situation. As you can see, the Resistance are at a constant disadvantage when it comes to open confrontation. The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, they have the support of the Tenryou Commission's general, Kujo Sara, who commands an exceptionally strong force. As for us, vision bearers are few and far between as it is. And because of the Vision Hunt decree, they're rarer than ever. The fact we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind of Her Excellency, Sangonomiya. We're also indebted to the great courage shown by General Gorou and the Resistance troops. If only I had a vision myself. Not only would I be better placed to share Her Excellency and General Gorou's burden, but I'd be able to hold my own on the battlefield too. I couldn't help but notice that you used elemental energy when saving me just now. You must have a vision yourself?
He's a special case. He doesn't have a vision, but he can control the elements anyway.
Are you serious? That's incredible. I guess that means you're immune to the Vision Hunt decree. You have to let me introduce you to General Gorou. He'll welcome you with open arms. Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution this way. Of course, I'd much rather prove my worth by the sword. If only taking down shogunate samurai was as easy as you make it look. Anyway, we shouldn't delay. Let's head off. This is what happened, General Gorou. I was surrounded by shogunate samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The Resistance could really use people with that kind of skill. We should bring them in.
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt decree. This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to sacrifice their life. Tell me, why do you wish to join us? The Resistance cannot accept any who don't possess... You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree, right? Yes, we received some news of it here. There was a disturbance, allegedly. Highly unusual considering that the raiden... But why do you wish to discuss this all of a sudden? Unless you have some information... What?
Yep, we had a fight with the raiden shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the vision bearer and whisked him off to safety. After that, they added us to the army's wanted list. That's why we came here.
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a shogunate samurai defeated in battle. It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet." Huh. So this refers to you?
What? Who are they calling a mysterious flying pet?
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf, Her Excellency is currently away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of I will ask Tepe here to show you around the camp first, and then dispatch you straight to the front line.
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I know this. I'll make sure you get a warm resistance welcome. Let's start with the field hospital. Some of my friends are recovering. Last time I saw them, I promised that I'd introduce any new recruits. When they're finally...
Is this... Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered.
Whoa, whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. That wound of your... Tepe, did you bring this one in? How are things on the front line?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray. 4 shogunates...
Look at you. When did you grow
This guy stole the show, though. When he saw me tiring and falling back, he burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one fell swoop. There were no... I heard he even stormed the vision hunt ceremony, and that the raiden shogun herself failed to take him down.
Amazing work, both of you. Still, I can believe most of that, but him facing off against the raiden shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Tepe. Either way, but seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Tepe's exploits...
Huh. That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better,
It did? Well, do you need me to... I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. All you need to do is grind Onikabuto into powder and it makes a... They say it feels cool on the skin and acts fast.
Sure, I'll take one.
Sounds a little strange to me.
Well, how about we let our new recruit decide? I'll stay here and make some prepper. If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please gather some Onikabuto for me. I'll take it from there. But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally, I recommend we try the new remedy. Thanks for your help. Have you decided which dressing to use yet? All right, I knew you'd back me on this. I can't guarantee it'll work, but if it does, everyone will be fighting fit again in no time. Why don't you hand me the ingredients? It's a bit of a chore to prepare, so I'll take it from here.
Ow, ow. Huh? Just like that, the pain stopped. Now it just feels numb.
Looks like this might actually work. Not bad, Tepe. As soon as I'm better, we'll have to do some serious sparring to...
Sparring? You have a one-track. When you first applied it, it felt like thanks to both of you for looking after us so well.
Just glad we...
Don't forget to visit the training grounds!
The training grounds. That reminds me.
Oh, let's see now. I've loosed exactly 10 arrows and only one
Bullseye?
hit the target.
This isn't good enough. How hard could it be? Just draw the bow. With progress like...
Seems things have gotten tough on the front. I guess we'll just have to keep practicing our...
Come on, guys, let's complete...
Tep...
Listen up for a second. I've come to in battle, he single-handedly slayed multiple shogun, and that was after interrupting the vision hunt ceremony with a feat of...
Is that true? We promised not to take too much of your time.
It would mean a lot.
Oh, you got it.
Well, there you have it. I told you our latest recruit is pretty strong.
Incredible. I think I understand what I was doing wrong now. My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on...
Watching your demonstration was at least this time I was able to observe some Honestly, before this whole my wife and I were leading the actions of the Shogun's army ignite. Can those of us without visions or combat skill... There's no use in speculating.
Stay focused. With us holding the front... Now then, let me show you around some other places. Where should we head next?
Sir, we've got trouble. The Shogun's army is attacking. There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy break through. We'll need your help to hold them...
What? Impossible. How could they have reached us all the way out here? We'd better go assess the situation. A chance for us to prove our work...
Who got formation? Get them! Soldiers, quick!
I must...
I won't forget this.
Well, we managed to hold them off. But what would the Shogun's army be doing? We have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. The enemy should never have been... Unless... we have a traitor. They must have an informant, feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. That's our priority is finding the agent and protecting the camp. This is my chance to show...
Sir, if I may, I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were already collapsed. The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliffs nearby. If I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard, that should keep them from sneaking.
In that case... Understood. Leave the repairs to us. We can make use of... Why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? A contest between the two of us. Just... All right, that should do it. The Shogun's army will... Seems I've made enough... I thought getting transferred to the front line would be...
Why are you so in...
It's just like General Gorou said. There are a multitude of... Anyway, if all goes well, we might... strange. I don't see General Gorou anywhere.
We've had a change of plans. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. Reports have it that Kujo Sara is now personally leading the enemy forces. As for us, it's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. The situation is becoming grim. For now,
we should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We mustn't let Tatarasuna fall to the enemy.
So, you are the only one here? I thought I might get to meet your grand strategist. She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the Resistance has even held out for this long is thanks to her. But soon, the Resistance will fall. They are no match for the might of the Shogun's army. Her schemes mean nothing now. We have already rooted out those behind the Resistance. All who have dishonored the almighty...
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the Resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice. Our resistance has only just begun.
It is futile. There is one other thing. I'm sure you've seen the recent arrest warrants. I trust that the blonde traveler is somewhere among your forces now. I will make you a deal. Hand him over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be advantageous to both sides, would it not?
So that's why you brought reinforcements. Just to get...
He is of great importance to the almighty Shogun. But the way I see it, he is expendable to the Resistance.
That's where you're wrong. He means just as much to us. As a member of the Resistance, he's a comrade. I'll never surrender him to you. The Resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone from the very beginning.
General Gorou!
Teppei and the Traveler, what are you doing here? It would appear our time to fight side by side has finally come.
Well, well. We meet again. This time, I won't let you get away. I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving asylum. That you choose to show up here proves that you have more bravery in you than I had originally thought. Why not represent the Resistance in a fight of honor?
A fight of honor? What's...
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their finest warrior for to the superior force, there's little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker force, her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you. Do not feel compelled to participate.
Well, what do you think?
My apologies! Remove all threats to eternity, by order of the almighty Shogun!
Be wary! You're up against a powerful opponent!
I won't forget this.
You got this!
There's more than one round! Keep it up!
Don't hold back!
Nice and spiked! Speed of light! Yeah.
Watch your step!
Yeah. Take flight! Incoming!
I've been bested.
Stronger than I anticipated. This contest has served its purpose. Soldiers, attack! Glory to the Shogun and her everlasting reign!
Prepare to engage! All of you, with me! Stand firm! Hold the line! Her Excellency!
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment!
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
I just hope you can afford all these mercs you've gathered!
Kazuha! We meet again, old friend.
Retreat!
All forces, retreat!
Greetings. Well, this is the first time we've met. Please, allow me to introduce myself. I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the Resistance, and also the Divine Priestess. Perhaps it's the first time you're hearing that title. To put it simply, I'm the person currently in charge on Watatsumi Island, which is also the home front of the Resistance. I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Kazuha. I hadn't expected to find you join the Resistance, though. Do you have a plan beyond this point? In that case, shall we continue our conversation at the Shrine of Sangonomiya? Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the war is far from over. The Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryo Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. In short, our problems have yet to be resolved. I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our counterplan. What say you?
Can I come too? I know Watatsumi Island very well. I can carry on being your guide if you'd like.
Gorou, thank you for all you have done. Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army. And my absence can only have... I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer. To keep eyes on the Shogun's army and also to see to the wounded.
Well received, Your Excellency.
I must return to Sangonomiya now.
I have a few things to attend to. Once you're ready, please thank you for all your efforts so far. Fight for the future of Ina.
In adventuring, as in business,